Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Friday evening. Hope you're looking forward to a nice weekend ahead. Today we're going to do a lot of lateral work, so really nice stretches on the sides for you today. As always, throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. Let us begin our practice lying down. And just bring yourself into the present moment, letting go of everything that's going on in your life and in your world, and taking this time to just regroup, letting life slow down. Letting your thoughts and your movements slow down. Letting your focus go to your breath as you just observe yourself breathing in through your nose, letting the belly rise. Pausing before exhaling, letting the belly fall. And trying to extend the exhale to maybe be twice as long as the inhale. And let's take 3 more breaths like this. And just drawing your hands up behind your neck so your fingertips are touching. If you don't have space there, just have them either side of your neck, just gently resting there, bending the knees. Let those knees fall over to the left, keeping the shoulder blades on the mat. And feeling a gentle stretch on the right side of your body. One more breath here. And then bringing the knees back through center to let them fall over to the right. And taking 3 breaths here. With each exhale, just feeling that stretch on the left side of the body open out a little more. And then from here, making your way up to sit. If you like, you can grab a block or a book and sit on it if you find that helpful, or just sit on your mat wherever you are, just checking in with your seat bones, having equal weight on both seat bones, allowing some length to come into the spine as you sit up nice and tall. And then with the right arm, just drawing it across in front of your chest, hooking your left arm under it to get a nice stretch here of the deltoids. And then again, as you allow that focus to go back to your breath once you're in the position, with each exhale, just feeling that stretch deepen a little further. Hi there, sorry for interrupting your practice, and I hope you're enjoying it. This is just to say, if you are enjoying it, please do subscribe to our Love Doing Yoga channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Love to see you on the mat again soon. Namaste. And one more breath here. And then taking that to the other side, so letting that left arm come across the chest, feeling the stretch, and then focusing on the breath. Really uniting the breath with the stretch, so you feel the two elements working together. The stretch just being aided by the breath. And then releasing the arms, clasping the fingers together, raising those arms up over your head. And let's take a little bend towards the left. So really feeling this stretch now starting to happen down this whole right side of the body, from your hip all the way up the rib cage, the armpit and the arm, as you take a stretch. See, can your gaze look upwards and your chest look upwards? And one more breath here. And then releasing the left hand, letting it come down close to your hip. As you increase that fold a little, that side bend a little more. Keeping the gaze and chest looking upwards. By doing this, it keeps the integrity of the pose, so it means you're not collapsing on the left side. So really nice stretch on that right side. One more breath. And then deepening that stretch even more by stepping the left hand out a bit further, still keeping both seat bones connected with your mat or your block, and deepen that side bend further. As we take 3 more breaths here, again just uniting your breath with the stretch to really bring the full benefit of it to your body. And bringing yourself back to upright. You might feel this whole right side feels a lot longer than the left side. So let's just take that over to the other side. So clasping the hands together, making sure those arms are running up past your ears as we now take a little bend towards the right. And the gaze and the chest looking upwards. One more breath here. Beginning to feel that stretch on the left side of the body as you drop the right hand down and deepen that lateral bend. And then stepping that right hand out a little further away from your body as you deepen that bend even further, keeping the gaze and chest looking upwards, connecting with the breath. And one more breath here. And then drawing yourself back to upright. Hopefully you've evened out both sides of the body now and you're feeling nice and free and open in your upper body. And taking now your left leg, let's just lift it up and go into your cradle pose. So just allowing that left arm to wrap around. Hi, sorry for interrupting your practice. I hope you're enjoying it. If you do like it, we'd love you to become one of our yogis here on Love Doing Yoga. And to do that, all you need to do is click on the link below. We send you 3 practices every single week for you to do at a time that suits you. And it's just €5 a month. So we'd love to see you join us on the mat again soon. Namaste. And the left leg holding onto the shin, the right hand holding onto the foot. If you have difficulty getting into this position, you can always hold just the shin and maybe the thigh to just help. So what we're going to achieve here with this is a really nice stretch here from the glute all the way up the side of the hamstrings. And rocking it. Feeling that stretch beginning to happen. Sitting up nice and tall, coming to stillness. Once again, going to the breath. See with each exhale if you can just increase that stretch by a millimeter. One more breath here. And then taking it in the opposite direction. So holding on to this left foot. And then you can hold on to your right foot as well if you like, as you just open that left foot up. Sitting up tall. Keep a bend in the knee, so don't overdo it. Even if you are able to open the leg out all the way, keep a softness in the knees. You're not locking any joints. Sitting up tall, working with your body. And again, taking 3 breaths here. Feeling like your breath is just working its way through every muscle in that extended leg. And bringing that left foot back down again. Let's just take it to the other side. So lifting up the right leg and beginning to rock it. And then coming to stillness, finding your length in your spine, feeling that stretch begin to happen. And then using the breath to help with the stretch. And then when you're ready, Switching hands, so holding that right foot with your right hand as you open out that right leg. Sitting up nice and tall, and again, just directing your breath into that stretch. And one more breath here. And releasing the foot as you bring your feet back into crossed legs, having the right foot in front of the left, with your left hand drawing it out to the side. Draw it on around and follow it with your gaze so you get a nice twist here. Releasing your shoulders, releasing your jaw. And then with each breath, just taking that twist a little deeper. And drawing it back to the center, changing your legs so your left foot is in front of your right this time. And then taking that right arm, bringing it across, bringing in your twist. Let the gaze follow it. And taking 2 more breaths here. And coming all the way back to the center. Let's just now sit. So if you're on a block, you might want to pop off it. Sitting with your feet straight out in front of you. Nice and tall from your seat bones, reaching up through your spine. And we're going to take a nice forward fold here. So bend the knees, hinge at the hips, and let your lower rib cage come in contact with your thighs. And once that happens, if you feel comfortable, you can begin to open those legs out a little further if that works for you. Just go to the point where you can still keep that connection with the rib cage and the thighs. And let's take 3 breaths here, and again with each exhale just deepening that fold. One more breath. And making your way back up to sit. Let's come onto your knees. And I'll go this way to start with. Step the left foot up, keeping your hand on your right foot. So we're not in a full low lunge because we want the knee over the ankle as we would have, but we want this right hip over the right knee. And then raise that right hand up, feeling length come into that right side of the body. And if you've got tender knees, you might want to grab a blanket and just place it under the knees. One more breath here. And then what we're going to do, and I'll just come this way on the mat, is we're going to stretch this left leg out to the side and bring both arms out into a T. So having these toes pointing upwards, the foot nice and flexed. If you find that difficult with your leg, have this knee bent until up to the point where it's not painful for you. Keeping the shoulders nice and soft, release the jaw. One more breath here. And then letting this left hand, or right hand, come down towards the floor or onto the floor if you can. Raising that left arm all the way past your ears. Let the gaze and the chest look upwards. Feeling that lovely stretch on the left side of your body. One more breath here. And drawing yourself up, let's take that to the other side. So the left hand comes down onto the shin of that left leg as you draw the right arm over the ear. Again, having that gaze look upwards, feeling that lovely stretch on the right side of the body. With each exhale, just feeling that stretch get a little millimeter deeper. Last breath on this side. And drawing yourself back to upright. Let's take that on the other side. So remember, we're starting with the left knee on the mat and bending this right knee, this right foot, to bring it up. And then raising the left arm up to feel that stretch on the whole left side of the body. Once again, connecting with the breath, really feeling like your breath is just helping you to extend that stretch a little bit more. And then bringing the hand down, let's step this right leg out to the side. So you're on that heel with the toes pointing upwards, bringing those arms out into a T, softening the shoulders, softening the jaw. Engage your core here, lifting the pelvic floor, belly button in and up. And let's once again bring the breath into the pose. One more breath. And then letting this left hand point or touch the floor as you draw the right arm over, letting the gaze look upwards. One more breath here. And drawing yourself up to take it to the other side, so that right hand resting on the right leg, on the right shin as you draw the left arm over, raising the gaze and chest upwards. A final breath here. And drawing yourself up, bringing that leg in, just swinging around to come and sit with your feet in front of you. Sitting up tall here, allowing the whole spine to just now reach upwards after all of that lateral stretching. Keeping the shoulders soft, the jaw soft, let the body settle back into itself, feeling freer and more open after all that stretching. And then lowering yourself down onto your mat, bringing the back down onto the mat, hug the knees into the chest to take a little bit of movement here. And then when you're ready, coming to stillness, let the legs come out long and the feet flop out to the side, palms facing upwards. And don't forget, if you're doing your June challenge with us this month, let us know when you've completed this practice. Give us a thumbs up or a comment. And everyone who completes 4 practices makes it on to our Star Yogi list at the end of the month. Now it's time to just completely relax and let go. Letting go your feet and your legs, the back of your body, the front of your body, your arms and hands, your head and face. Let it go. Identify something you feel particularly grateful for today. And acknowledge the gratitude you have for it. And then letting your attention go to your breath as you just observe yourself breathing in through your nose, into your belly, and out through your nose. Keeping your focus on your breath for a few moments.